In today's show, the expansion of short-term Bitcoin hodlers suggests a final flush of sellers, as Glassnode Analytics shares here. After a dramatic capitulation event, the ownership structure of Bitcoin has been reshaped. As markets sell off, Bitcoin migrates from weaker hands to those stepping in at the lows, and Crypto Rover predicts the next bull run Bitcoin will hit $200,000 plus. Send it. And quoting Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, right now, if we had a policy on Bitcoin, I swear to you, the price will be $60,000 in 2 weeks. And quoting Ben Armstrong, there's over 19 million BTC in the circulating supply. But did you know that's a false number? Reality is 600,000 to 1.1 million BTC are said to be Satoshis and unlikely to move. When you combine that with the amount of lost Bitcoin from the early days, only 14.5 million truly circulate. Now check out this ROI. This wallet purchased 150,000 ETH 5.5 years ago. It's now worth $290 million. So from 1.5 million to $290 million in 2,116 days. Also in today's show, Bitcoin miners hodl 27% less Bitcoin after 3 months of major selling. Quoting Arcane Research, the public miners sold 158% of their Bitcoin production in July, making it the third month in a row where they sold more than 100% of production. Also in today's show, Brazil brokerage giant with 3.6 million clients launches Bitcoin and ETH trading. That's right, Brazilian brokerage giant XP has officially launched its crypto trading platform in Brazil, bringing a potential 3.6 million users to the crypto markets. Also in today's show, analysts who called the Bitcoin collapse this year issues a fresh warning for altcoin traders. Quoting Crypto Capo, some exit scam pumps on altcoins can give you the illusion that we're in an alt season. Far from true. Reality is that the average market cap of the altcoins hasn't even doubled and is doing around a test of a macro resistance. Don't be fooled. New lows are likely. Also in today's show, demand shock coming for Bitcoin as institutions eye up Bitcoin, says hedge fund boss Anthony Scaramucci. I'll be breaking down his latest $300,000 Bitcoin price prediction. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, and I also do a $50 Bitcoin giveaway every single day. And the winner from yesterday's episode is Danica. Congratulations. She wrote the following comment: appreciating the ETH updates. You are very welcome. Congrats, Danica. You just won $50 in Bitcoin. Please reply to this comment with your Bitcoin address so I can send it to you. HODL. And to qualify to win $50 in tomorrow's $50 Bitcoin giveaway, all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel. Will Smith, that like button, and drop a comment below, and a random comment will be selected as the winner on tomorrow's episode. Best of luck. And today's show is brought to you by BlockFi, the #1 leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors, and they've been a sponsor here of the show, ongoing for 2 years. So they have this exclusive promo for you where you can get up to $1,000 in Bitcoin when you buy, sell, or trade crypto with BlockFi. Just use my referral link in the description right down below. Now, personally, I love their trading platform because you can do instant trades with ACH. You can trade 24/7, as well as set up repeat trades to automate your crypto portfolio. And another flagship product of theirs is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, where you can earn an unlimited 1.5% back on everything you buy and without any annual fees. So go ahead and use my referral link in the description right down below. Claim your bonus of up to $1,000 in Bitcoin today, and let's get this crypto. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. This is podcast episode number 1019, and I'm your host, JV. Now, a recent spike in short-term Bitcoin hodlers can signal a final flush of sellers, meaning the capitulation events have played out, leaving the market ready for months of accumulation. Let's go. The latest week on-chain report from market analytics firm Glassnode on Monday points out the short-term hodlers have expanded their holdings by 330,000 BTC since May's catastrophic Terra collapse. And as a result, they may be the canary in the coal mine, signaling the path to market recovery. Now, during the mass sell-off starting in May through June, short-term hodlers of Bitcoin established a new trend by buying up extremely cheap coins at or below $20,000, which puts them in an advantageous financial position. As Glassnode points out here, after a dramatic capitulation event, the ownership structure of Bitcoin has been reshaped. As markets sell off, Bitcoin migrates from weaker hands to those stepping in at the lows. And the report states that an outflow of about 200,000 Bitcoin from long-term hodlers and exchange net outflows since May appear to have been the main contributors to the swelling short-term hodler supply. And altogether, these events indicate that a capitulation has occurred and that the short-term hodlers stepped in during the flush out and now own coins with a much lower cost basis. Now, the short-term hodlers are defined as wallets that have held Bitcoin for no more than 154 days. They become long-term hodlers at 155 days. Now, typically, short-term hodlers buy coins at or near all-time high prices and sell much lower, as extreme short-term hodler accumulation is normally concurrent with bull market topping formations. However, Glassnode stated that buyers for May and June created a constructive divergence in bucking that trend. Quoting them here, such events describe a transfer of coins to new buyers who are initially classed as short-term hodlers but have a low cost basis but are in an advantageous financial position to hodl from there on. And Glassnode suggests that the next aspect of market turnaround that analysts must look at is whether the short-term hodlers from May and June have the conviction to hold on and contribute to further price increases. And to check out this entire report by Glassnode Analytics entitled The Coin Maturity Gauntlet, check the show notes below the video in the description. Now for some bullish price predictions. The next bull run, Bitcoin will hit $200,000 plus. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Crypto Rover. And quoting Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, right now, if we had a policy on Bitcoin, I swear to you, the price will be $60,000 in 2 weeks. Send it. And quoting Ben Armstrong regarding the scarcity of Bitcoin, there's over 19 million Bitcoin in the circulating supply. But did you know that's a false number? Reality is 600,000 to 1.1 million BTC are said to be Satoshis and unlikely to move. And when you combine that with the amount of lost Bitcoin from the early days, only 14.5 million truly circulate. Can you say incoming Bitcoin supply shock? Now for another interesting recent tweet he wrote, I hate to tell y'all, but Satoshi is dead. What I mean by Satoshi is dead is pretty obvious. Hale Finney was the ringleader of the group of cypherpunks who created Bitcoin, most likely Adam Back, Julian Assange, Timothy May, and Craig Wright. Yes, Craig Wright, we're all involved. Hal had the keys, and he is dead. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Ben Armstrong. Now check this out. This wallet purchased 150,000 ETH just 5.5 years ago. It's now worth 290 million at today's price. So from 1.5 million to 290 million in 2,116 days, not too shabby of an ROI. And before I break down next story of the day, Bitcoin miners hodled 27% less BTC after 3 months of major selling. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. You can see Bitcoin currently correcting and in the red, down 0.33% for the day, trading just above $24,000. We have Ether up about 0.25%, trading just above $1,900, while Cardano, Dogecoin, XRP, Polkadot, and Avalanche are breaking out and in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. According to a fresh prediction from crypto analytics firm Arcane Research, miners will continue to sell more Bitcoin than they earn. The trip to 25,000 this month decreased pressure on the Bitcoin mining sector, which has struggled throughout this year. And at one point, fears abounded that miners' production cost was far higher than the Bitcoin spot price, and that heavy sales would result in order for miners to stay in business. Worse still, many have to retire altogether due to their activities no longer being financially viable. Now, data from the period since May appeared to confirm that major upheaval was taking place, and as Arcane notes, one public miner alone, Core Scientific, sold around 12,000 BTC in the period from May to July. And while the trend shows signs of reversing last month, it will take even higher Bitcoin prices to allow even the largest mining operators to hodl again. Quoting Arcane Research here, even though the public miners sold less than half the amount in July as in June, we still see that they are draining their hodlings. If we look at the percentage of the Bitcoin production sold, the public miners sold 158% of the Bitcoin production in July, making it the third month in a row where they sold more than 100% of production. Numbers don't lie. And for context, in April 2022, miners hodled coins were at an all-time high, thanks to years of saving at least 60% of Bitcoin received via block subsidies each month. And after subsequent sales, however, their balance is trending towards 30% lower and will only head higher until the monthly expense equilibrium is restored. Quoting the report again here, I expect the selling pressure to continue at between 100 and 150% of production unless something significant happens to the Bitcoin price. This is equivalent to between 4,000 and 6,000 BTC per month. Now, Bitcoin may have increased 36% from its June lows, but for miners, miners, the pain will continue. So is there light at the end of the tunnel? Let's discuss it. As recently reported, a much needed return to better days for miners could be closer than it seems. Revenue jumped nearly 70% in August, while proof of work mining in general is increasing in prominence beyond the crypto sphere. Environmental concerns are no longer holding back big money, as evidenced by the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, praising the sector this month, and they control over $10 trillion in assets under management. Now steadily increasing, the Bitcoin fundamentals, meanwhile, provide real-time proof that the situation is stabilizing for the backbone of the Bitcoin network. Data from BTC.com estimates that difficulty is set to increase by around 0.7% this week. And before I break down next story of the day, Brazil brokerage giant with 3.6 million clients launches Bitcoin and Ethereum trading. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at $1.1 trillion with 67 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance is 40% even, with the ETH dominance at 20.1%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have Chiliz leading the pack, up 14%, trading just above 20 cents, followed by Dogecoin, up almost 14%, trading at 8.6 cents, followed by GMT, up 8%, trading at $1.10. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the past week, you can see mostly green as we have gains for the alts. We have Anchor up 65.1%, Chiliz up 44.4%, and Celsius up 47%. And checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 44 out of 100 in fear. Yesterday a 45, last week a 42, and last month a 24 in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Brazilian brokerage giant XP Inc. has officially launched its crypto trading platform, XTAJ, in Brazil, bringing a potential 3.6 million users to the crypto markets. Mass adoption, let's go. The news was broke in a Monday post by the NASDAQ exchange Twitter account, noting that XP had rung the exchange's opening bell to celebrate the launch of the XTAJ digital asset trading platform. As the NASDAQ tweeted here, join us for the opening bell to celebrate the XTAJ digital asset trading platform, leveraging NASDAQ exchange's technology. This represents a key milestone in democratizing access to the digital asset market in Brazil. Now, initially, XP Inc.'s 3.6 million clients will have access to Bitcoin and Ethereum trading, but the broker said back in May that there were plans to support other digital assets and investment products based on crypto assets in the future. Now, developed in partnership with major American stock exchange NASDAQ and crypto custody firm BitGo, XTAJ is fully integrated into the XP ecosystem, allowing users to make crypto trades on the existing app. However, XP Director of Financial Product Lucas told Reuters in July interview, only clients with an adequate investment profile, such as operations, will be allowed into this platform. But built on NASDAQ's trading technology, this platform also has integration with MetaTrader 5, a Forex and stock trading tool. And crypto custody firm BitGo is set to act as a custodian, storing most of their assets in cold wallets not connected to the internet. Now let's discuss Brazil competitors. XP Inc. is just the latest Brazilian fintech player to offer crypto trading services, following in the footsteps of Nubank and Mercado Libre. Nubank, the largest digital bank in Brazil and Latin America, announced a partnership more recently with Paxos of May of this year. And following that announcement, customers were able to start buying, selling, and storing crypto directly through Nubank, while Mercado Pago, the fintech arm of Mercado Libre, announced their Brazilian customers can buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, and United States-backed stablecoin Pax Dollar in December 2021. Let the mass adoption continue. And before I break down next story of the day, analysts who called the Bitcoin collapse this year issues a fresh warning for altcoin traders, as well as demand shock coming for Bitcoin as institutions eye up BTC, says hedge fund boss Anthony Scaramucci. And I break down his $300,000 Bitcoin price prediction. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. And to qualify to win $50 in tomorrow's $50 Bitcoin giveaway, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Will Smith, that like button and drop a comment below, and a random comment will be selected as the winner on tomorrow's episode. I wish you the best of luck. And of course, you can follow me all across all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play, and all across social media, from crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. The crypto strategist who nailed Bitcoin's crash below $30,000 this year warns that a sell-off event across the altcoin markets is imminent. Synonymous analyst Crypto Capo tells his almost 500,000 Twitter followers that he is keeping a close watch on the others chart, which tracks the total market cap of the top 125 crypto assets, excluding Bitcoin and other large cap alts. Capo says that the others chart is set to roll over after failing to take out resistance at $160 billion. Quoting him here, some exit scam pumps on altcoins could give you the illusion that we're in an alt season. Far from true. Reality is that the average market cap of the altcoins hasn't even doubled, and it's doing a rounded test of a macro resistance. Don't be fooled. New lows are likely. And at the time of this recording, the others chart is hovering at $153 billion. So a move to Capo's target of around $66 billion suggests a downside risk of over 55%. And looking at Ethereum, Capo says the leading smart contract platform is currently testing a major resistance level. Quoting him here, this level is much more important. Also, the fact that the move is being corrective says it all. Anyways, we will see. Good to see opposite point of views, of course. And as far as Bitcoin, Capo says he sees one more rally for the King Crypto before resuming his downtrend. Quoting him here, 25,000 reach, but no bearish signs yet on the lower time frame. We can see another leg up to 25,400, 25,500, but in my opinion, the top of this bear market rally is very close. Most altcoins are reaching major resistances, and this was in response to his previous tweet, 25,000 to 25,500. Then new lows. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, the Mooch, believes that Bitcoin has solid fundamentals that will drive demand into the future. In a new interview with CNBC's Fast Money Halftime Report, Scaramucci was asked to speculate on the general state of crypto. Quoting him here, well, look, there's a couple of positives. Obviously, the negatives were a combination of fraud and excess leverage in the system while the Fed was raising rates. So people got caught, and it caused, I think, a technical overselling of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The bounce that you are seeing right now is a combination of fundamental buying and some short covering. And the Skybridge Capital CEO says two factors spell an upcoming demand shock for the King Crypto. Quoting him again here, since we last spoke, two major things have happened on the institutional side. Number one, Fidelity is allowing for their 401k products to offer Bitcoin. Skybridge just switched over to that. And number two, last week, BlackRock said, in addition to teaming up with Coinbase on their Aladdin risk management program, BlackRock said they're going to offer a private trust that will give their clients a chance to invest directly into Bitcoin. So to me, I think that these things that are happening right now are going to create a demand shock to Bitcoin. So there's just not a lot of supply of Bitcoin out there. So I think we rally at the end of the year for Bitcoin, and I think people just get crazy during market violence, if you will. Now let's discuss his $300,000 Bitcoin price prediction. In a recent interview with CNBC, Scaramucci explained how the company was looking towards the future of Bitcoin. And according to Scaramucci, Skybridge Capital expects the price of Bitcoin to grow as high as $300,000 per BTC in the next 6 years. So going by this prediction, they're expecting the digital asset to be trading this high by 2028. Send it. And the firm reiterates that given that the price of the digital asset is expected to rise this high, it becomes inconsequential whether investors purchase the asset at a price of $20,000 or $60,000, because in the end, it's really not going to matter. He added, facts. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Scaramucci that the Bitcoin price is likely heading towards $300,000. And now for a quick recap, what I covered with you here in today's show, expansion of short-term Bitcoin hodlers suggests final flush of sellers, as well as Bitcoin miners hodl 27% less BTC after 3 months of major selling, as well as Brazil brokerage giant with 3.6 million clients launches Bitcoin and ETH trading, as well as the analyst who called the Bitcoin collapse this year issues a fresh warning for altcoin traders, as well as demand shock is coming for Bitcoin as institutions eye up BTC, says hedge fund boss Anthony Scaramucci. And I shared with you his $300,000 Bitcoin price prediction. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode, Mikey Likes It wrote, temporary ETH/Bitcoin reverse or flat today, worth the wait for me with the ETH merge and the BlackRock as well. Scared of whales, but what can you do? Patience, young warriors, patience. Also smash that Will Smith button. Bullish. Cheers, fam. I greatly appreciate your continued support. Our next featured comment comes from Tatiana. Hi, JV. Thanks for your great program and for your insights. I'm your biggest fan in Colombia. I just got into crypto this year, and I appreciate the important lessons you impart. Muchas gracias. De nada la familia. You are amazing. Thanks so much for your continued support, fam. From Colombia, I spent 6 months living in Medellin and absolutely love it out there. God bless. And our third and final featured comment comes from Juan Romero. Since when did Peter Schiff become a technical analyst? I guess when you lose a bank, you have to find a hobby. Haha, Peter, we see you out there trolling. Get the freak out, bro. Bitcoin makes you stronger. Let's freaking go. Facts. Preach, fam. And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop a comment right down below that will automatically qualify you for an opportunity to win $50 in tomorrow's $50 Bitcoin giveaway. I look forward to seeing you there. Peace.